Hello, Facebook fans and YouTube fans of DX Engineering. It is Friday afternoon here in the Eastern time zone of the USA, and this is the weekend special from DX Engineering, and you never know what we're going to talk about, but today is a very special day because we're ramping up to the 2024 Hamvention. We have a special guest. It is Michael Kalter, WHCI, the official spokesperson for Hamvention. Hello, Michael.
Hey, Tim. Good to be here.
It's great to have you here once again. This is a yearly event where we talk about and you make the announcement of the 2024 yearly Hamvention Awards.
That's right, and we have 4 of them, and we're going to go through the 4 of them. And I will say that choosing these people who have won this award, which is the Special Achievement, Technical Achievement, Club of the Year, and Amateur of the Year, has not been an easy thing to do. I mean, we had a lot of great nomination forms come in, and if you didn't win or your people that you nominated didn't win, they were definitely considered because it was a very, very hard choice. But ultimately, somebody's got to win, and so that's on us, on the award committee. It isn't just a Michael thing. We have a committee that goes through this, but we solicit as much information and try to do as much research as we can, Tim.
So these awards and the applications for the Hamvention yearly awards come in from all over the world.
Absolutely, they do, and we've had award winners from all over the world. Last year we had Ham of the Year Carson, and he was from Germany for the work that he did. We've had, we've had Clubs of the Year we had the German Radio Club was one of the early winners when we started the Club of the Year, but we had Zorro win one year. Unfortunately, he passed away, and that was a year of COVID. Mm-hmm. But this is an international award, and it's been going on for quite a long time. And if you go to our website, you can see a lot of the past award winners. And this will be posted maybe by the end of the day, or definitely by tomorrow on the website, because we are giving this out firsthand. This is all fresh, and we do this with Tim every year, and then immediately we're sending out the news releases.
Right, so they can see more information about not only the award winners, but everything Hamvention on hamvention.org. Mm-hmm. And there's lots of information there, and if you want to get tickets, things like that. But these awards, there are 4 awards today, and you have a whole committee that you said works on these.
Yeah, and these are people that have, most of them have been general chairman of Hamvention before, and most of them are very active. Well, they all are very active in amateur radio. So we have a good cross-section of people that look at the awards. And one of the main criteria is how many people does this person or this club really affect? What is it that they're doing that affects a larger population of amateur radio for the good? So, there's arguments made, one way or the other on some of and like I said, there were a lot of difficult choices here, but that's how it works.
But they're all good choices, and at the end of the day, it's about giving back.
Oh yeah,
to the best hobby in the world.
Yeah,
and amateur radio is so fortunate to have Hamvention, all the volunteers and the leaders that go along every year to make this a big success. Mm-hmm. And so let's talk about the award winners this year, and let's start off with Special Achievement, Michael.
All right. Well, the winner of that one is Anthony Luscre, and his call sign is Kilo 8 Zanzibar Tango, and he's from near Akron, Ohio, and that's not far from here, is he? And was first licensed in 1981. He has been a QRP operator, contester, and teacher throughout his career in amateur radio. He updated to Amateur Extra in 2000. He is active on HF and VHF and UHF using CW phone and digital. His QRP contacts now top 115,000. He has consistently finished in the top 10 of various major contests and finished first in the world and the US in both CQ Worldwide Phone and CW QRP categories multiple times. As a bonus, his QRP DXCC total recently topped the 328 mark, and he has completed 11 band WAS. Between licensing classes, club programs, webinars, Hamfest, conferences, youth and school radio demonstrations, and other in-person and online talks, Anthony has presented over 500 sessions since the beginning of COVID-19. 500 sessions, that's a lot of sessions. He has presented multiple times for Contest University, QSO Today Expo, and at Dayton Hamvention. He does a weekly class, The Joy of Operating, for the Long Island CW Club. Anthony serves as ARRL Ohio Section Youth Coordinator and is an officer in his local radio club. He enjoys writing as well as speaking and has prepared articles for a variety of publications, including CQ Magazine, their column Ham Radio Explorer, DX Engineering blog. He writes on all bands, and developing an online course, The Introduction to Contesting, for the ARRL Learning Network. Just a really outstanding individual, ham radio operator who's given back a tremendous amount to amateur radio. And your thoughts?
Yeah, 500 presentations, I think, says it all. You talk about giving back your time. For Anthony to have given those presentations to amateur radio clubs, to groups, to scouting adventures, Anthony epitomizes what giving back to this hobby is all about, Michael. And I think that he is an excellent choice and an excellent example of somebody who has really done a lot for this hobby. So
absolutely.
I congratulate the committee on their choice of special achievement for 2024 for Hamvention K8 Zulu Tango.
And be sure you congratulate Anthony. I mean, these awards are not easy to get. Believe me, we have so many applications. But I wanted to mention, he recently spoke at the Dayton Amateur Radio Association. You know, we have some pretty big meetings there, and he did really well and presented well. You know, his presentations have great graphics and or little videos that he inserts. So congratulations.
Good job, Anthony. And let's go on to the next award, which is Technical Achievement, Michael.
Right. And the award winner for that is Ward Silver. And Ward's call is N0AX. And I think everybody's heard of Ward, maybe have met him. He's always got a good smile on his face, in my opinion. But for the past 15 years, Ward has been the lead editor of the ARRL Handbook and the ARRL Antenna Book, and a primary author of all three ARRL license manuals and study guides from 2004 until his retirement in 2023. He wrote a very well-received book called Grounding and Bonding for the Radio Amateur, which is now in its second edition. And he's written Ham Radio for Dummies, now in its fourth edition. His monthly QST column, Hands-On Radio, ran for 180 issues and has now been published in book format. The recent ARRL book, Here to There, Radio Wave Propagation, includes his contributions, including being its editor. He gives many online and in-person presentations and is a two-time recipient of the Bill Orr Technical Writing Award as well. He's an electrical engineer. He designed multi-processor-based products and medical devices for 20 years before beginning a second career as a teacher and writer. Licensed in 1972, he is a co-founder of the World Radio Sport Team Championships. and was inducted into the CQ Contest Hall of Fame in 2015 with numerous top scores and records. He is president of the YASME Foundation and is also a board member of the HamSci Collaborative Research Group. That's hamsci.org if you're interested. Ward's primary interest in amateur radio include radio sport, antenna design, and supporting his local emergency response team. I mean, Ward he's done so much. It's incredible. Not only, he could have just written those books, he could have just done part of that, but he always goes the extra mile. I mean, and he does it so pleasantly, and when I have my interactions with him, he's just a pleasant individual, and he loves amateur radio, and he loves to help people. What do you think, Tim?
It's deep. It runs very deep with Ward. He's an incredible human being, in addition to being a great amateur radio operator. But being the editor of two of the most successful books, the ARRL Handbook and the ARRL Antenna Book, which are used for references for not only amateur radio operators, but also professional engineers depend upon these books. But then you go back and you think about the license manuals, the question pool that Ward engineered, and then Ham Radio for Dummies, which may be the most popular amateur radio book ever written. And so, I think he checks all the boxes, and really looking forward to seeing Ward at Hamvention. And this is another great choice by the committee.
Well, thank you. I thought so too, and I want to mention the Ham Radio for Dummies book is. I have that book. Actually, I have it. I do a lot of books, and I get them on the Audible version, and it's very, very well done. I have the hardback as well. But for a lot of people, even I've had extra class for many, many years, but there's still holes in what I really know at times, and can go back and go, oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's why that happens. I will freely admit that, and maybe it's age, but I certainly appreciate his books, and I'm looking forward to getting the one on propagation. But Ward, if you're out there, congratulations, and if you know Ward, send him an email, drop him a line. If you see him at Hamvention, thank him and congratulate him, because job well done, well deserved.
Great job, Ward. And on to the next award winner. Now this is really a very tough one, because this is the Club of the Year, Michael, and boy, did you have a lot of applicants this year.
Yeah, really we did, and really good applications. It was another one of these gut-wrenching, you got to figure out who is the best, and we do these charts, and we do a kind of a matrix to decide. And once again, people may have think, well, you should have had this club, you should have had that club. Yeah, I see that and I hear that. And once again, what does a club bring overall to amateur radio, and how many people does it affect? And this particular group. And I do want to mention that today is March 8th, and today is International Women's Day. By the way, I have 4 daughters, very successful daughters, that I always like to congratulate them, and a successful wife. But the Club of the Year is the Young Ladies Radio League, the YLRL. And what a group that is. The YLRL is proud to be celebrating its 85th anniversary this year. With members from all over the world, the organization has been involved in everything from contests to emergency events to helping new hams get licensed and on the air, as well as everything in between. Established in 1939, YLRL has been found at Hamfest and conventions all over the world, and has been proud to have had a booth at Hamvention since the 1950s and a YL Forum since the 1960s. I actually have a picture of that group at the Biltmore Hotel. Women helping women in amateur radio is a mission statement for this organization. but there are also contest and award opportunities for the OMs who support their YLs. YLRL has the motto, QRV, I am ready. And they are ready to assist in the radio community. So, boy, congratulations to all the members and all the people that work so hard for the YLRL group. And I know at Hamvention quite often they have a forum, and I know they had one out at Visalia, and really like the one in Visalia. But they're just such great people, and they really want to it's not just, it is about getting women on the air, but they want the OMs to support them, and they support the OMs as well, Tim. And what a great organization.
It is a great organization. And Michael, when you and I talk a lot about pillars in this hobby. And of course, one of the first pillars comes to mind is the American Radio Relay League, the ARRL.
Right.
But then the YLRL is right there. It provides a very important function and a gateway to otherwise known as a man's hobby. Amateur radio, the first thing you don't think about is you don't think that women are involved, but they are. And to have a club that you can go to and get support and get energized and see that, hey, I can do this. I can have fun with ham radio on the air. I can build things. I can pass the tests. And so this is a tremendous choice.
And I know that they even say, for young women or old women, whoever you are, and you get your license, and you want to get on the air. Yeah, maybe your husband is a ham, but sometimes the husband can be, and I've been guilty of this, a little bit too domineering. This is why you do it. Do this and do that, and they will set up skids with the young ladies all over the world and work to make them feel comfortable about being on the air and explain the different ways that they can be on the air. So, what a tremendous club. And once again, this was another very difficult decision because we're getting such great applications, Tim, for every field here. But congratulations to the YLRL, I said it right that time. And if you know any of the members or you want to find out more about them, you can just get right online and please find out about them.
Good job. And so let's go on to the main event here.
Wait a minute. It is a main event, but I think that a lot of the Club of the Year to me, they're all main events.
Yeah.
I don't want to. But I know.
But there's only one Ham of the Year. And for 2024, Michael, let's hear what the committee had to say.
Well, this was another extremely difficult one, and this will be a person that maybe a lot of you have not ever heard of, but who's working so hard behind the scenes. And this year's winner is Edward Engelman, KG8CX. Ed Engelman is from Menominee, Michigan. He is the co-founder of the Young Amateurs Communication Ham Team. That's YACHT. Ed was first licensed in 1991 and reached Amateur Extra in 2000. He has been a member of the ARL since 91. He serves his home club, the Marionette, and maybe I didn't say that right, but it looks like Marionette and Menominee Amateur Radio Club as VE. Ed's background as an elementary educator and principal for 33 years was instrumental in developing the talents he now uses in his work with young amateurs. His major objective is to help create and develop enjoyment and skill in the communications technology via ham radio activity through its many modes and to encourage friendships with other youth hams. Membership in YACHT, call sign K8KDZ, has grown steadily. There were 47 new members in 2023 alone. Many of the YACHT youth have given presentations at past Hamvention and Hamcation youth forums conducted by Carol Perry. A number of the youth members have been awarded national recognition for their ham radio activity and accomplishments. Besides the development of youth presenters, Yacht has an Echo Link session 6 evenings a week, and club activity encourages participation in all modes of amateur radio. Ed is proud to be part of the future of amateur radio by paying forward his interest in amateur radio by developing the next generation of hams. Well done, Ed. And that's a lot of stuff that this guy's done, but you probably know some of the young people that have been through his.
You know, there are a lot of shining stars, young people that have been and continue to be members of Yacht. And here's one of the guys behind the success of Yacht. And we hear so many times that people are concerned that there aren't enough youth in the hobby, Michael.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And here's a guy, Ed, KG8CX, that said, I'm going to make a difference.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something about it. And so
Since 2007.
It's an incredible story. He is stuck with it. He's still working on that project today, and certainly well deserved of Ham of the Year.
Yeah, and he sends out these newsletters every week, and I'm now on that mailing list, and it's an absolutely fabulous newsletter. So if you don't have to be just a young person to join Yacht. You can find out about it on his website, but you can sign up or get on some of the nets that he has. I mean, 6 nights a week, that's a lot of dedication for all those years to make that happen.
You know, we talk about giving back, but there's a sacrifice. You know, he could be assembling kits for himself or building his own antennas, but he's giving back to the greater good of this hobby and investing in youth. And what better way to take and thank him for his years of service than to give him this prestigious award.
I totally agree. And it's, like I said, this decision for all of these award winners was very difficult, Tim, because it was just like, oh my gosh, look how good this person is, look how good that person is, or this club, or that club. It was difficult. And want to make sure that you all take the time to congratulate these people. Please congratulate all these award winners. I mean, to win one of these awards takes years and years of dedication and sacrifice, and it's seldom something that they did in 10 minutes, and then to get an award for it, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. And you know, you take some bumps. You know, it's like I say, and I think you and I both have discussed this. Sometimes you take a slamming, but you keep on hamming. So congratulations to all the award winners. And I also want to once again thank all of our 700 volunteers at Hamvention. And we hope to see you all there at our web. You can check our website out, www.hamvention.org.
All right, and that's a wrap for another edition of the Weekend Special. Thanks to all of you for watching today, and we'll see you at Hamvention. Until then, 73 from DX Engineering.
7-3 from Hamvention.